It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It's the one and only upset specialist, and the one and only upset specialist, Thomas Boykin.
All right, all right. It's your boy who? Mr. Mike Jones. Let's rock.
It's the real Buckeye, Rob Boykin Jr. Oh, wait, IO, let's rock.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Fellas, let's talk about it.
Let's
Man, a
go. Let's
lot going
go.
on in college basketball, man. The NCAA tournament is amongst us, man. It's been going on. My goodness, fellas. Let's talk about the men's side first. Are there any shockers? And I know there was some shockers with St. John's there. Are there any shockers that you guys didn't see coming, or are there some games that, or some teams rather, that you feel like, man, I think they can take it all on the men's side?
Uh, I'm not mad at St. John's. St. John's been balling pretty much all year. Patino been having them boys balling. They're pretty strong. So I'm not shocked by St. John's run. I'm not. Um, there's a couple of teams that's kind of surprising. Nebraska's number one is surprising. When do you hear about Nebraska playing basketball?
You don't.
You don't hear about no Cornhuskers and hoops. That just doesn't happen. But they're there. Arkansas hasn't been notable in quite some time, but it's good to see them back rolling. Alabama, you ain't really too much hear about hooping, but I guess they're making their presence felt as well. So there are some teams that are, I guess, getting new to this or getting back to what they used to be. So it's good to see all that back. But I expected parity with college basketball because of the portal, people trying to get places where they can get playing time, which is going to make everybody else that much better. So you get teams that are going to come in and pull shockers and upsets and make games interesting. So I like that about college basketball. Football still got to catch up because your dominators are your dominators. It's just who they are.
Yes.
So, what you got on it, MJ?
Yeah, man, it kicked off earlier during the week last week, man. We had a High Point, man, that was very interesting, man. They came out and pulled a shocker their first round. It was some good games, man. Some upsets, some should have been upset.
For
Second
sure.
round, second round rolled around. The field that was gonna bring it down to the 16. I'm gonna say this, man. I looked at the brackets that are scheduled for this weekend right here, and man, I look at it two ways, man. I'm looking at two teams that I think is theirs to lose, and one team is the Michigan Wolverines, man. I watched them, man. They got bigs. They play physical. They hit the boards. They can score. And another team is Arizona Wildcats, man. I think it's a toss-up between them two right there because every team that I've seen them play, now Michigan struggled or they lost against Duke early, late in the season, but I'm still not put much weight on that. But yeah, I just think I think the championship is going to have to come through those two teams right there. Uh, but it's going to be an interesting Sweet 16. Most of these schools, man, they are very physical defensively. They can rebound as well, and they can score the bucket. They at least got one or two players that can shoot the lights out.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting, and I don't think there is any Cinderellas in this Sweet 16. I think these are some dogs. A lot of teams have been there. You spoke about Alabama. Alabama's been there a couple of years now, at least 2 or 3 years now. So they've been balling. Nebraska, man, They played my Nashville Vanderbilt Commodores, man. I was rooting so hard for Vanderbilt, man. But Nebraska was just a little bit too much for them late in that game. So, but yeah, it's gonna be great, man. And man, I can't wait to see this Sweet 16, man. What you got on it, Rob Boykin?
You know what? I'm very glad that you guys went first to give me a chance to calm down before I get mad and recapping what was going on here. Um, where is the game? Excuse me, I'm scrolling real quick because when I find it, I'm I'm gonna hit the floor because I'm still hot about this right now. Where are we? Um, no, it wasn't Arizona. It was.
What were you looking at? A near upset or a
I'm sorry, found it. Yes, first round, number one Duke versus number 16 Sienna.
oh Sienna? Let them
Yep.
game. Oh man,
So look. We've heard my dad come on here and say sometimes it's not about your X's and O's, it's your Jimmys and Joes, right? Sienna's X's and O's were great. Their Jimmys and Joes were great that we could see. The problem is you have a loaded team like Duke. They're loaded. Duke has, I could argue, two starting lineups worth the players that can start anywhere in the nation. 10 guys. Or be pivotal to a team. Even if you're not starting, pivotal guys to a team anywhere in the country, right? So you basically sent five guys to go to war with 12. This is not the 300 Spartans where, like, this is not that. Don't make me mad. That coach left the starting five in from the opening tip to less than like 90 seconds left in the game. And everybody's like, oh man, Sienna's players out there giving up. No, they're sucking wind, is what they're doing because they're tired. And my dad said this, and since he's here today, I'll say it for him on this platform. Rob Boykin Sr. said, hey, if I'm the sixth man, I'm transferring. Bro, we're not doing
facts.
this. We're
No
not doing
doubt.
this.
No
We're not doing
doubt.
this.
No
We're in a
doubt.
dogfight. And so that was just irritating. That alone just had me hot. And the other one that really bothered me as well was High Point versus Arkansas. First of all, I want Arkansas to keep going. I love watching Darius Acuff Jr. hoop. He is a flat out monster. He signed a Reebok, by the way. He signed under AI, and AI said, not artificial intelligence, the real AI. I'm not understand. And AI told him, like, man, I see myself and you in college. So he's acknowledging like he's this level of player, and he will be likely top three in the draft this year. But High Point was physical enough to hang with Arkansas. They shot good enough. And that point guard, he finished with like 30 points, I think. He's undersized, so I'm not sure if he'll get a chance in the NBA. But
He
wherever he
should.
goes to play ball, he gonna kill. But he and their other shooting guard, they kind of shot them out of that game, taking these crazy aggressive shots way too early in the shot clock in a close game. I understand you're looked at as an underdog, but you don't feel that way. So you want to be aggressive and not timid, but it became like a foolish pride almost. And they kind of shot themselves out of that game. Uh Aside from those two games, the rest of the games I pretty much saw coming. Shout out to MJ. I didn't see Tennessee beating Virginia like that. The final score, they only lost by 7, being Virginia. But if you actually watch the game, they were kind of getting whooped on the whole game physically. So the scoreboard didn't tell the story of the whooping that actually took place on the court.
I'm
Everything else is cool.
gonna say this.
Yeah.
We set it up for Tennessee though. My Wright State Raiders gave them all they wanted and a bag of chips. They didn't pull away. If you watch that game, Wright State owned them until like 3 minutes left in the game. So
Yes.
that lets you know what kind of squad Wright State is. Shout out to Wright State. Good, great season.
Huge shout out to Wright State. But to add to that, just for 2 seconds though, um, when you are a three seed Virginia, right? I'm sorry, yeah, Virginia, and you come out and you battle with Wright State the way they did. Yes, they did lose, but they went on to play Tennessee, and I think they kind of had this like we're seeded higher. We look at the matchups, we know it better. They kind of came out flat again.
Yep.
If you come out flat against Wright State, you rolling the dice and you almost crapped out. If you come out flat against these doggone volunteers, you will be voluntarily sitting down, bro. Respectfully, you will not be here.
Hey, check this out, man. And this is back going back to what you were saying, Junior.
Mhm.
Like with these schools, smaller schools, Wright State, High Point, Siena, you know, you gotta play that fastball shooting. You better make sure you got your shooter because you can't really battle with them big schools, the major schools down low because they're too big and too physical. So that's how you gain your advantage. You got to you got to shoot more shots. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yes,
cause a lot of chaos. I
yes.
mean, you know what I mean? And because a lot of those players on those schools, on those teams are smaller, you know what I'm saying? I seen one lineup, the guy, I mean, they had like a six guy as their center, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you cooked.
So
Yeah,
you gotta play
yeah.
you gotta play that fast, helter skelter type, shoot it, get it up, man, before they can, especially playing a guy, you got some bigs. I want them bigs to come all the way out from underneath that paint. I can pump fake, go around
Um,
you, you know what I'm saying?
who was that?
And but that's how you gotta win in this tournament. And it works for so long until I don't know what happens. I don't know if the smaller schools get tired or the ball just don't fall no more. You know what I mean? The ball just don't
Yeah.
hit inside the hoop anymore.
What generally happens as a rule, if you survive on adrenaline the first two off of making buckets, once that adrenaline goes away, reality sets in, and
Yep.
then you have to play basketball because basketball, if you don't know, basketball is a rhythm sport. If you
Yes.
catch a rhythm, you can do a lot of things. If you
Ah,
don't catch a rhythm, the first thing you got to do IQ wise is I got to see the ball go through the hoop.
yes.
And the easiest way to get a ball through the hoop is a layup or a free throw or something like that you can get off of ball movement or whatever. But just to come out jacking is rare.
That's very true. And Mike, as far as that point that you made about the smaller schools and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that was true across the board. But here's where I was so mad at High Point because their bigs, like one would think the bigs at Arkansas are just gonna manhandle High Point, right? This was the like the exception to the rule because what you said is a general rule of thumb for sure. But the reason I was so mad at High Point is because they were actually very physical with the Razorbacks, and I saw that in the game, but I didn't see a stat on it. So I went to go pull stats right now. Um, the Razorbacks out rebounded High Point by one rebound.
Mm.
One. And yeah, I didn't know that. Now, for Sienna, uh Cam Boozer, prime example of what you said. Bro, y'all nice, but I got a baby, feed me the pill. I'm gonna kill him. He is a dead duck. I'm gonna murk him out here. He don't stand a chance. But high points dudes, nah, let me say this. They weren't the most polished. They had a little well, hold on now, Arkansas, you nah, we ain't going sweet down here. And that's what I like the most about them. But they just started taking bad, like, you know what? I got mad at them because they actually had that faster pace, like we said, to like keep up and even try to win the game. But to me, I could be wrong. It seemed like the senior point guard, because he cold, but that shooting guard as well. They started taking bad shots earlier in the shot clock, and to me, it looked like I'm trying to be the March Madness hero. That's why I didn't like it, and that's kind of why they lost the game.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't take out of control shots. You gotta be in control when you take your shots. That's why I said. That's why I reiterate: basketball is a rhythm sport.
literally.
If you get the ball and you catch the ball in your sweet spot in rhythm, 9 times out of 10, what? It's going in. Just the fact of life. If you catch a ball in rhythm and you let it go in your sweet spot, 9 times out of 10, it's going in.
And
But
guys are
Hey,
trying to force that rhythm. So go ahead.
exactly.
I
You
was gonna
said
say this,
exactly what I
man.
was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say this, man. A lot of people said, man, I never heard of High Point, but when they had NCAA, the basketball team, man, hey, I would play with High Point, man, back in the
Yeah.
day. I would
Okay.
play with them in Kentucky, man. But yeah, I used to do some
Wildcats.
damage with High Point back in the day.
Hey,
Can't wait
like
till they
Joe.
bring it back.
Hey man, since we on that, the last one that I had was College Hoops 2K8, and I played with Memphis because my hometown boy Derrick Rose played for Memphis with Chris Douglas Roberts and Joey Dorsey and
Yep,
Sean Taggart.
Dorsey.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
See?
but I have heard of High Point before. I heard of High Point as a very cheap starter pistol that jam after every two shots. That's all I knew about High Point.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's only one team that shot the ball more frequently than High Point.
Who that?
Loyola Marymount.
Oh,
mm,
When they had Hank Gathers and Bo
yeah.
Kimball,
They was putting shots
they
up.
was putting shots up every 5 to 7 seconds.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm
that's
like, that's
crazy.
crazy, dude.
Hey,
And
let me ask you a question,
they blew
Tom.
Michigan out doing that.
Let me ask you a question, Tom. I'm gonna go back to Miami of Ohio.
Ohio. Yep.
Now, I'm trying to wrap my head around their mindset. They went like 30 something, and I mean they went undefeated in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the pressure got a little heavy on them when they got in the tournament, and then when they faced Tennessee the first round? I
No,
mean, I'm
I don't
I mean
think
you're
pressure.
you balling all season, man. You got the
I
thing
don't
figured out.
think. I don't think. I don't think it was pressure. This is where your seeding comes into play. It came down to quality of opponent.
Thank you. Yeah.
And when you're looking at the season that Miami had, which shout out to Miami, to go that long undefeated is unheard of. But
Right.
especially in today's basketball, but to go that long undefeated, now we're getting ready to you go into March Madness. Now you're going to see some things that you didn't see regular season. You're going to see guys that are bigger, quicker, stronger, more relevant offense, how they run their sets, how more aggressive defense. You're going to run across that. And Tennessee gave them the perfect example: size, speed, rebounding, defensive, defensive aggression. And Miami wasn't used to that. So
Now, now my understanding is they said that, like the announcer said, they think that they just got a bad matchup. It wasn't a good matchup for them.
well,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can sometimes you can overcome a matchup. You just got to work your strengths the way you work your strengths. Sometimes your better games come from unexpected places when you play things like that.
right.
And you can get a guy that's been averaging 2 points and all of a sudden catch 20
Yes.
just because timing, where the pressure's coming from. You're expecting this one guy to make shots. He's making shots. Now it changes the other team's mentality. Now we got to guard this guy, and it opens
Right.
up things elsewhere. So it's just a matter of using what you got and making adjustments.
And to add to that too, real quick, Mike. You know, Wright State. I'm sorry, Miami of Ohio. They were really good. They were swinging all year, all year. But
Mm-hmm.
there's something that we gotta keep in mind too, though. Like, yes, they were good, but Tennessee, as you know, of course, um, they're in the Sweet 16 for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That's, I mean, they're that type of force. And they did beat them by 22, excuse me, which they smacked them. But you will look at Miami's record and go, man, it was really. Did they at any point in this season have any matchup that could really prepare them to beat any SEC team for real?
And the answer is no.
So
And
now
that's
it's
why
just
it comes
like,
down to
yeah,
quality of opponent.
right, right. And Tennessee is a 6 seed that's playing like a 2 or 3 seed right now.
Don't
So
get
it's
me
like,
Look, don't get me wrong. There are some teams in their division that can play ball.
oh no, for sure. No, I'm not saying that the MAC is just
Yeah, we're not saying
trash.
that
I'm
the
not
MAC is
saying that.
terrible. No,
I'm
we're
just
not
saying it's
saying that.
levels. It's
Yeah,
levels to this.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And Tennessee, how y'all been for the last 5, 6 years, are a part of that.
Now, had
At least tier
Miami
two
played
level.
somebody like that early in their season,
They wouldn't be undefeated,
no,
respectfully.
but they would have been more prepared for this.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
If they'd have saw
I give you
something like
that.
this 2 or 3
Yeah.
times during their course of their year, they'd have been more prepared for what they saw with Tennessee. But with
But you
them
know,
not seeing that,
most schools like the MAC, most of the time they play a bigger school like that. They play a school out the Big Ten or the SEC. At least they get a 1 or 2 game out the
yeah,
year. They didn't play
but
nobody that
Let me
was.
get
yeah,
into
but
this
they're not.
because
I'm saying like this. Say for example, Miami of Ohio goes and plays Michigan,
yeah,
where they get
Bill.
battle tested, and see where the heart is for real. That's what I'm talking about. When you're playing, when you're in the MAC and you play a top 5 team, you're going to see some things that you're not used to seeing. That's going to prepare you on down the line.
All right, so I'm gonna make this really quick. This ain't gonna take too long. Let's see here. Old Dominion, Trinity Christian, Air Force, Mercyhurst, Arkansas Pine Bluff, UNC Greensboro, Indiana University East, Maine, UNC Asheville, Eastern Kentucky, Wright State, Ball State, Bowling Green, Akron. That's probably the best thing they play so far here is Akron. Toledo, Western Michigan, Central Michigan, Buffalo, Kent State, Massachusetts, Northern Illinois, Buffalo again, Marshall, Ohio U, UMass, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, Toledo, OU again, and UMass again.
See
They
what I
ain't breaking
mean?
nobody.
But
You're
see,
not.
They ain't breaking
that
nobody.
baffles me. I don't see how they got away with not playing at least like Tennessee State Tigers. They played the Vols earlier this year. They played another big
Yes,
name school. How did
yes.
Ohio, Miami of Ohio missed it? How did they get away with not getting
I'll
one of
see
those or two?
scheduling. That's called your AD has to look at scheduling and be like, look, I need to see where my team is. I need to challenge my team.
Yeah, but they
So
get a little extra paycheck too
I was about to say,
of
yes,
of
I was about to say
course,
more than challenge
of
them.
course.
Hey, get
But
paid
if
good money to pull up. Yeah,
exactly, so
yeah.
I wanna see about that. Who can give me that money so I can get that experience of what I need to look at to see where my team is at. So I'm gonna schedule a Michigan or a North Carolina or somebody like that where I can get okay. Let's see how we match up. Let's see how we work. Let's see where my
No,
mentality is on my team.
no. Bro said he did it for the glory. He's what? Nah, I don't want none of that, bro. He did it for the glory, bro. That's it.
Hey, but you never know. Sometimes you can roll up in them games and roll the dice and win.
Oh no, we saw that with App State and Michigan football. I love that. That's my favorite memory of my
I
childhood.
can tell
And
you
I'm gonna
like
tell you this.
this.
I don't care.
Nobody saw the NIT. I think it was
Oh, somebody smacked
early.
Wake Forest.
No, go back. I take you even one better.
Oh, okay.
Nobody anticipated the University of Dayton blowing out North Carolina.
Oh, they smacked. I remember that. Yeah, that
and
I
they
will.
smacked North Carolina. You didn't expect it, but it happens. Sometimes it happens that way.
Can we get to that real quick? Because North Carolina was seeded at 6. That's too high. They was trash this year.
Oh no, North
11.
Carolina was nowhere close to a 6 seed.
I was like 6.
Hey, wasn't it High Point to beat North Carolina?
No. North Carolina lost the first round of VCU.
Yeah, they
VCU.
lost to Virginia.
That loss right there then caused Davis his coaching job. They talking about firing that man now.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm all for the Dr. Umar route of being all for the brothers, but he gotta go. It's quiet, bro. Nah,
Look,
I can't even be Dr. Umar.
Here's the
I'm
thing
cool.
that people's got to understand. North Carolina is North Carolina. The tradition at North Carolina is huge. Of course, Dean Smith is the author of that.
Oh
and,
man.
And your dude that came right behind him, that came from Kansas,
Yes.
signed off on that and took him right back with it. So now the bar is set stupid high. And if you don't achieve that bar, guess what? You got to go. So
He come close. He came real close.
Oh, you talking about the dude?
Byron, what's his name? Davis. What's his name?
Why am I drawing a blank? UNC dude after Dean.
Are you talking about Bill Self?
No, he coached Kansas.
Yeah.
He coached
Like
Kansas
before.
before Self was there.
Yeah. Well, I'm drawing a blank, man. What's his bad name?
What's dude's name?
I thought it was Dean, and then it was Bill Self, and then Bill Self left and went to Kansas.
No. Kansas is once Dean left, dude from Kansas came and took that over.
Let me see. I'm mad at myself.
What's dude's name? Gray hair, glasses, great
Roy
coach.
Williams. Roy Williams.
Yeah, Roy
I'm
Williams.
drawing a blank. Roy Williams. Yeah,
You
Roy
sure
Williams.
right. Yeah, you right. You sure right.
So
Hey, Roy, between Dean and Roy, they set the bar so high because the standard of play is way up here. So now when they're down here, North Carolina's not used to being down here. So now, we got problems. We got recruiting issues. We got coaching issues. We got to get back on top. We got to get back where Tar Heels is supposed to be at.
Hey, close as quiet as is kept. I heard a name that's been brought up. Kenny the Jet Smith. That's what I've been hearing.
Coaching where? Carolina?
That's what I've been hearing, coaching North Carolina.
I heard that too, Mike.
I don't know.
I do. They better not.
I can't see that happening though, but I've heard that, Mike. I can't see it.
Yeah. I can't see it happening.
Who is he coached? Like, I don't know. Like,
I didn't know nobody.
So funny.
Hey, I ain't saying Kenny can't do it because I think Kenny can't. Kenny's a smart guy. And
Kenny
he has
can
a
give
high
you
basketball IQ.
Yeah, he can give you
Jeff, we all
point
smart
guard.
guys up here. Y'all can go coach UNC, bro.
He can give you point guard perspective. Dude, he did win a national championship with North Carolina, so
that means you're a good player. Cool.
No, that just means he's gonna probably try to be part of the Dean Smith coaching tree because that's who coached him was Dean Smith.
Hey, I feel that. I feel you. Okay, so let's put it this way. North Carolina, from a basketball standpoint, is historically at the same place as Ohio State in football. They're probably a little bit higher. I don't know.
Blue blood. They're blue blood.
Got you. Right. So Brian Hartline was part of the team after he played for years. Then he got up to be the offensive coordinator. And before he could even think about breathing head coach air, he had to go to South Florida first, which he just took that job this year. Right. Meaning, you don't just walk in willy-nilly and become a head coach. That ain't how that work. Because your program is too prestigious.
I understand
you
that.
know what I'm saying? You can't go from racing Shaq to the whiteboard to coach
even Davis sat on the bench behind coaches before. You know, he was assistant coach. Yeah,
right. But I'm just saying they're throwing
Ernie and Shaq.
They're trying to bring like North Carolina notables back to coach North Carolina. No, bringing a basketball coach to coach.
Hey, I got the perfect guy, Rasheed Wallace. He done some coaching.
She been and smacked one of them. Now I don't know.
Pretty much.
Hey, he
She
got
been
so
and
many
smacked
texts.
somebody.
Pretty
Shout out
much.
to she.
Pretty
We love
much.
Shade over here, but she
Pretty
been
much.
playing the feet on somebody.
Pretty much.
Stackhouse, Jerry Stackhouse.
That's probably the but
Dude, crack
who's
house? No.
that coaching? Oh, that's crazy. I'm chilling.
No. No.
Stackhouse, he ain't mean that. He ain't mean that.
No, look. Stack is my third cousin on my mom's side. Cuz I ain't say that. Cuz it was not me. Edwards family, Edwards Stackhouse, I ain't say that.
All I know,
That was not me.
Look, I'll give him his due. He was a pretty good basketball player.
He was cold, yeah.
He was pretty good
legit.
basketball player. But for his basketball IQ, nah.
Man, he was cold in the G League. Now he didn't do that much at Vanderbilt.
Keep in mind what you just said. He was fine in the G League. He was fine in the G League.
Okay, so
hey, LeBron Jr. Hey,
I was about to say
Bronny ain't killing the G League. Come on, man.
No disrespect, but Bronny might be G League MVP, and that's saying a lot. That's where this conversation going.
And he ain't, dude. He is not. No,
he killing, but
he ain't, dude. He ain't even killing. What you talking about?
Oh, Bronny,
he's not killing.
He been killing here lately, though.
Bronny has been killing in the G League.
Bronny been playing.
Oh, your boy gonna be the killer though.
Who?
If he keep his mind right and his body right, he gonna be the killer. Bryce.
No, Bryce needs to leave Arizona.
Why? He getting 10 mil right now. NIL. Sitting on the bench.
His last name, he gonna get 10 mil wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Just go somewhere where you can get on the floor. Bryce is really
just
cold.
But the dude
is at Arizona though.
Hey, that dude is
Not
that
really.
Bryce is a sniper, dude.
Hey, if he that cold, he can look, man. If you cold, I don't care if you a freshman and you cold like you say you is, Thomas. Hey. They gonna find a way to get you some playing time, like the boy from Arkansas.
Hey, Mike Jones.
I heard he ain't that cold.
No, he's nowhere near Darius A-Cup level.
No, he's not that level.
Nowhere near.
No. But he does. No. I tell you like this: he's got a better stroke than what his daddy does.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you gotta watch Bryce stroke. Bryce got a stroke on him.
I watched it. He kind of slow motion, man. He don't move with no sense of urgency. He don't move with no sense of urgency, man.
Neither does his dad. Come on.
Nah, at that age, LeBron moving like a freight train, man, for real.
When he chooses,
we're not going to start the LeBron hate train tonight. He was doing so good all episode.
Look, till we get the big toe action. Oh, and my toe popped. I gotta go.
He's 90 years old. Yeah, his toe gonna hurt.
Come on, dude, you was doing the toe hurt at 25. What you talking about?
Hey,
bro, when you duck up 12 people, bro,
if I am Bryce James, I would sit up there and declare for the NBA because I don't think he's going to be that great in college. Go to the NBA, you going to get drafted. Why not even go to the Lakers? Put all you Jameses on the team.
Stop it. Just stop it. Okay, just stop it. We are not doing that. We are not doing the LA Jameses. No, we're not doing that.
Neptunism is real. It's real in LA.
We're not doing that.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. Because boy, this going down.
This going south, man, Jeff. This going south. This is going south real fast,
Alley, man.
Mike trying to go for 80 again, y'all.
Trying
to score 100 again.
Look, Mike come back with jumper cables. Come on, Mike.
Mike come back trying to score 80, bro. All right, man. Here we go.
Let me ask you guys this, man. Sweet 16, man. Let's look at the Sweet 16, man. Let's look at these games.
What we got?
All right. We got Texas and Purdue Thursday. It's going down. Who you guys liking in that one? Number 2, Purdue. Number 11, Texas.
Dude, I hate to say it. I'm pro Big Ten. I love my Big Ten because it's our time of the year. But this might be where Purdue bows out. I hope they don't, but this might be where they bow out for real because Texas is like that, and Purdue moves a little slow.
And they always have. Thank you. I'm glad you said it. They always have. Yes, thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Texas started off a little slow in the regular season, but since the post, right at the very end of the regular season, they start
Absolutely.
picking up steam,
Absolutely.
and they done pretty good in the SEC tournament. So yeah, I think they are now trending up. So
Oh yeah.
being that Purdue is a number 2, I did not realize they was a number 2. So they way better than what
Purdue.
and I haven't even watched them play. So this could be a toss 'em up, man, for me.
Well, keep this in mind. What makes Purdue special? They won the Big Ten tournament and they beat Michigan in the championship game. So this is why they are number 2 seed.
Okay.
So being a Big Ten champ, they got them a 2 seed. Are they worthy of a 2 seed? Probably not.
So I have a question. Are you saying who do we like, or if you're saying if we had to put money on this, who we put money on? Because it might be the same question. Now let's see.
If I'm put it to you this way,
Okay,
for
what we
mine,
got?
if I'm putting money on this, Texas. Straight up, if I'm putting money on this, I'm picking Texas.
I'm not saying this just because my uncle is the upset specialist and I'm his nephew because I'm not no upset specialist. But for this upset, I'm rolling. Yeah, give me Texas. I'm rolling.
Okay.
Give me number 11 Texas over number 2 Purdue. I just think I was ordering the drive through. That's crazy. But yeah, let me get Texas over Purdue. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know them dudes, they probably know you, man. Them dudes from Texas, man. I think this is an inside job. If you was betting,
Oh, keep in mind, I am 30. If anything, they the little bros. They got no control. It's little bro.
Right.
Hey, look, those gentry friends,
Look.
Right.
Yeah.
That part. That
Texas, Austin, where your daddy live at?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Okay.
Yep.
But to your point, I ain't saying I'm part of no conspiracy. My baby sister is a sophomore at Texas, so I ain't adding to the point. I'm just saying. Okay, hey, you know what I mean? Hey.
Yep, my niece is there killing them up on the track and in law school. So
shout out to her. That's a fact.
She's doing her thing.
All right, fellas, what you think about the next game, Iowa and Nebraska?
Ooh.
Big Ten showdown, so I ain't gotta be biased. Cool. Let's
Big Ten. It's a Big Ten thing. That's almost like a toss-up game to me.
I'm rolling Nebraska. Check it out.
You know what? I'm a roll tradition. I'm a roll with tradition.
Come on, Nebraska. Up on them.
Like that. Number one, keep this in mind, young fella. It's black and yellow.
Don't make it about that. Don't make it about that.
It's black and yellow. So
all right, Gucci man.
Gotta go with tradition. Gotta go with Iowa in this one, man.
Hey, I'm a roll with Nebraska. I'm rolling with Nebraska. I've watched them at least 2 times, and they are impressive to me.
Hey, Rod, get ready to laugh. I'm gonna call them the fake Buckeyes. It's the Hawkeyes.
No, we can't even say that because we got put out in the first round. We can't even.
Yeah, but
second round. Wait, no, first round.
No, first round. We lost first round to what you call
to Texas Christian.
TCU.
Boo.
Right.
Please lose to Texas Christian. What are we doing?
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, Ohio State wasn't that strong this year at the beginning. No way. They fought to get into the tournament.
They weren't strong at no part of the year. Shout out to the
No.
Buckeyes, but it was quiet.
Yeah, it was chirpers for real. Big
It got
time.
real quiet. We started playing high school to get our wins up and get in tournaments out there.
Like, hold on, man. What you doing?
Oh yeah.
Hey, fellas, this next one now, this is gonna be a good one. I think Arkansas, Arizona. I got Arizona in it, boo. You guys liking in that one?
That would not be a good game.
It will not. Arkansas. I'm sorry. Arizona is gonna smack Arkansas, but Darius Acuff is gonna have at least 28 points. He's gonna kill, but Arkansas is gonna lose. But Acuff is gonna go
Yeah,
off.
I got the same. I got Arizona winning that game. I
It
got
will be a
Arizona.
fun watch. They will
Yeah,
get
it'll be
blown
a
out,
fun
but it will
watch.
be fun to watch. But
But
everybody
I
gets
think
mad.
Arizona wins that basketball game.
They're too complete at 1 through 5,
Yeah,
starters and bench.
yeah,
Just way too deep.
yeah.
Two star players ain't gonna beat them, and Arkansas really has one star player. That's not gonna cut it.
No, not at all.
All right, fellas.
Look at everybody
Mike, you
being on the
had
same
anything
page.
on
Look
that,
at
bro?
y'all. There you go. Huh?
Mike didn't have
No,
nothing you wanted to add to that one, that Arizona Arkansas game.
I said it earlier. Arizona, it's gonna run through either Michigan or Arizona. That's what I said.
look at everybody on the same page. Let's go,
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all be let's go, man.
What about Illinois, Houston? Think the buck stop here, y'all.
Hey,
It's been a real one.
look, I love my brother's squad to death. Illinois been doing their thing, fight, fight, fight. But them Cougars is a whole nother animal.
Been a real one.
Hey, them Cougars is a whole nother animal, man.
Mm.
I'm hoping Illinois pull it out, but if money got to be laid, I'm going Houston.
So, so here's what I would say about this. The two freshman guards are about to face off. Fleming from Houston and that boy Wagler from Illinois. They about to have a showdown. That's gonna be fun to watch. Peja Stojakovic's son is a killer for Illinois. He gonna kill. Um, they're big. They have height and size, but they ain't really that tough. And you lived in Houston, so you know how them third ward boys get out. Them
Facts.
third ward boys, they want to play those games, bro.
No, they in there
Them
ferocious in the
third
paint,
ward
dude.
boys, them Cougars mean business, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
So,
they playing. They ain't playing.
but all jokes aside, I think that is skill for skill a very complete and good matchup. But it's gonna come down to okay, well, if you play basketball just as good as I play basketball, and we're gonna get each other, but I'm tougher than you, well, I mean, come on. Watch out, little dude. And that's kind of what's gonna happen. They're gonna be more aggressive, more physical, and that's gonna be enough to tip the scale. I would say Houston wins that game. I want Illinois to win. I want all my Big Ten guys to
Trust
win.
me.
But
Absolutely.
I think Houston's gonna pull
Absolutely.
that one off. Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to see Illinois pull it off, but if, like I said, if money got to be laid,
I'm rolling the Cougars.
Gotta
I'm,
go
I'm rolling third
Cougars.
ward. I'm rolling
Gotta go
third
Cougars,
ward
man.
all day.
Hey,
Got
I'm
to.
gonna say this right here. I told Rob Boykin Senior, your dad. I
Okay.
told him Illinois was gonna make it to the Sweet
You
16.
did. I actually remember that.
Yeah, and
You
he was
did
like,
say
"Ah,
that.
man, they kind of funny." Yeah. I said,
You
"Man,
did say that. You did say that.
cause now you really can't go off what one team does against each opponent. The common opponent that I've seen with both of these schools is Tennessee.
Okay.
Illinois gave Tennessee some major problems. When Tennessee played Houston, they beat Houston.
Okay.
And they kind of handled Houston, I thought. I mean, it came down to the wire, but Illinois kind of manhandled Tennessee. So to me, I hadn't seen Illinois since that game.
Okay.
But man, I am going to sit and say Illinois pull this off.
I hope so. I hope so.
Y'all
Heard
heard
it
it from
first.
Mike Jones.
Heard it from the horses.
Yeah,
Crazy.
All right, fellas. I think it's over. This is my take. St. John's versus Duke. I think they finna get that token back. They getting off at the next stop.
This is where the upset specialist strikes.
Uh-oh.
Duke is going to fall.
You know what? I'm not.
Duke
So-
is going to fall.
I'm not mad at that. And on paper, this looks like an upset. In reality, this is a very even game.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It
Like, this
really
is a very
is.
even game for real.
It really is.
This might get wicked, y'all. Respectfully, this might get crazy.
But the way St. John's has entered this tournament, St. John's has entered this tournament on a roll. And it started with blowing out UConn.
Smack UConn, smack Northern Iowa. Now here's what
They didn't just beat UConn. They pulled away late and put hands on UConn.
But with that though, the game that I was really curious to see how it's going to pan out was St. John's versus Kansas, and I think they did a very good job of not stopping but neutralizing Darren Peterson.
Facts.
Darren Peterson. We ain't gotta go through this whole spiel again, do we? Okay, we all know Darren Peterson cold, right? We ain't gotta go through this whole spiel again.
When he decides to play, yes, he's cool.
Yeah. Hey, facts. If he's on the court, he's fired. If he's not, I don't know what's going on. But point being, they really found a way to neutralize him, where he got his money, but he didn't really move the goal very well. And one thing that I think can carry St. John's through, yes, their talent, yes, their coaching, all that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Slick Rick got a different type of mentality. Hey, look. When he got kicked out the Ville for that little scandal, you never heard him really apologize, or he just didn't say nothing. Like, okay, well, hey, at the end of the day, it's college basketball, and I'm Uncle Rick, so I will be getting a job somewhere. Just tell me where to go. I don't care. Just tell me where I'm going. He goes to St. John's, and here's what killed me. I'm watching all these coaches because we've seen some pretty big game-winning shots, right? Like pretty huge ones. And the coach all like, yeah, let's go, yeah. The players all like, yeah. They made that layup to beat Kansas. No Slick Rick did. Adjusted his tie. What y'all thought? I'm Rick Pitino. What you mean? You don't see my hair? I'm Slick Rick. Duh, we won. What you mean? Look at my hair. I'll do this. And shook them hands and walked off. He didn't even look happy. He probably better choose somebody out for something they did with 5 minutes to go in the first half. He ready to get on his butt.
Or 5 minutes left in the second half. Where somebody blew an assignment somewhere. He get ready to rip.
We won a game. That's cool. But don't celebrate this yet. Number 3, number 12. Come holler at me real quick. Come over here. We got to rap first. No. He is college basketball's Nick Saban. He ain't playing no games.
No, he ain't.
He wish you would. He wish you would. Laugh if you want to, and you blew 2 assignments. Everybody better shut up and hear. I don't care if you're going to 316. Everybody. Matter of fact, get some suicides. Oh yeah.
I tell you what. If Duke starts slow like they did against Vienna, going down 13 to St. John's is going to be a problem. Going down 13 to St. John's is going to be a problem. You might get smacked by like 20. You get down by 13 with them.
Oh, this is not a team you go down against.
No.
You better keep it close at least.
Yep, you better be within strike range, because if it ain't, it's over in the later runs. It's over.
It's no fun for anybody.
I'm gonna say this, man. And you guys may not remember, but I think if my memory serves me right, I think it was last year St. John played Texas Tech, and Texas Tech eked out a win over on them. St. John's has been thriving for at least past couple years, man. They are on this brink to break through. And Duke, man, I ain't too much like Duke this year, man. I really haven't, man. They are number 1 seed. I watched them a few games. I watched them a little bit against Michigan. They looked okay, but I still wasn't sold on them. I believe, like Thomas said, and probably you, Rod, that I'm a roll with St. John's on this, man. I think it's their year. You know what I'm saying? I think it's their year, and if they win that game, I think they got to sit and have a rematch with Michigan. So I'm pulling for St. John. No, it was Duke against Michigan, but I'm looking for St. John to sit and beat Duke and then be able to play Michigan. but I know I'm jumping ahead. But St. John means this.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing that can possibly, first of all, facts to everything you just said, Mike. I completely agree. But the only thing that Duke can do to like really set them over the top, um, this has to be the game where Cameron Boozer says, "I'm about to have my March Madness moment."
He's gonna have to have a lot more help than just him.
He
I'm
no no no
telling
no
you.
no 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 no. Their supporting cast has been killing though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they feed him so many shots. That's why the other game was close. He finished with like 22 and 14, but that 22 was a very low percentage of 22. Like he's the reason why that TCU game was close the whole first half. Because he wasn't killing, but he's getting all the touches. His little well not little brother, but Caden Boozer, the
Yeah.
twin, the
Yeah.
point guard, he was
Yeah.
locking him down. Caden Boozer really only sits at maybe about 10-ish points a game. Caden was on fire though.
But look, I'm a hater. I am a hater. And I told Thomas, I told you this. I told you this
Yep.
about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I am not a Duke guy. I hate Duke.
Question for you, Mike. Did this go
Yeah.
back to the Grant Hill days?
It goes back, yeah.
Got you.
Leitner and all them
Oh,
cats. Man, no, I do
Laettner
not
Hill,
like.
Bobby Hurley, the whole
Yeah,
nine.
I'm a Carolina dude. I'm a North
Okay.
Carolina guy, but
Okay.
Duke never.
Wow.
Well, that
So
explains.
every game they play, I'm picking against.
Ah.
So that's me with Michigan. We are eye to eye now. Got you. Understood. Heard you.
It looked like I'm on the island by myself, fella.
Oh, yo, no. I thought we had another one.
He going Duke on it. He going Duke
Oh.
on it.
I'm going to do.
Okay.
Fellas, let's look at this Alabama Michigan game. Alabama Michigan.
Dog fight.
Yeah. I'm like what y'all just said. I'm like Mike Jones. I don't like nothing about Alabama. I hope Michigan beats the brakes off of them. I hope Michigan beats the brakes off of them. I hope they
Roll
do.
Tide.
They can roll themselves right back home.
Well, guys, my Ohio State Buckeyes football team that I love dearly. I have lost championships as recently as 2021, I believe, and then one prior to that as well to Alabama. They've beaten us in the championship, but I mean, look who their opponent is. Y'all heard what I just said, right? What we doing? I might wear a Woody Hayes hat just to watch Alabama win this game. I will never, guys. I told you guys, I'm pro Big Ten until it comes to that ugly, stupid M. I hate it. I hope I can go there.
Better hope your auntie don't hear you say that.
Oh, I hope she come to the camera. I hope she come to the camera. I'm saying, and I hate her Michigan Chucks. I hate them. But this is what I'm saying. No, Alabama better win this game. They better. Now, all that aside, I told you, I've been saying for the longest, Michigan is a very strong team here. They are a well-deserved number one seed. But I made like 4 brackets. On my first one, I had Howard beating them. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I was trying to be positive. I was trying to preach positivity in the air. I said, maybe I put the right amount of energy. Howard, shout out to the SWAC.
Not the Bison, dude. Not the Bison.
I said, hey, you know what?
This man said Howard.
I ain't gonna lie, I was rolling with Howard too, man. I rolled with them HBCs.
Sidebar. That Howard uniform, fire. That like says Howard with the bison horns on each side of it.
Oh yeah.
But the font just like fit perfect like a bison head almost. Fire. Yeah. It's simple. It ain't crazy, but it works. But they got smacked by 31. But the point being, Bama, come on, y'all. So Bama is, speaking from the modern sense, they are no more as a football school. But something, it seems like ever since, I forget the year, I want to say either 2019 or 20, or maybe at the latest 21, when they got Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
Um, he kind of showed them like, hey guys, if you're a 4-star, but I think Colin was a 5-star. If you're a 4-star or 5-star who don't want to play on your loaded Dukes, your loaded Kentuckys, your loaded Tennessees, you can come here and get your flows off and raise your draft stock. And after a while, guys started doing that, and then more guys started doing that, and then more guys started doing that. Now you're low key a real SEC sleeper for basketball now. So
Hey, I mean, cut you off. Go
no,
ahead,
no,
bro.
you good. No, you good. You good. You good.
I was
No,
gonna say when Nate Oates, the head coach, came in, he basically turned that basketball program into a contender as far as
quick.
you know, the Sweet 16s and Elite Eights. The thing I'm gonna say about Alabama is this, man. They done lost two key players. They lost one on a drug possession charge like last
Facts.
week.
Facts.
I saw
Facts.
that.
Then they lost a guy
Facts.
that played 4 years in the G League. He played a couple games, but he was solid. He finally
No,
got kicked back off of that team.
I'm
So I
cool.
don't know how Alabama's winning these games, man. I really don't. I want them to win because I'm like you, Rod, or Tom. Well, however y'all want to put it, y'all tripping. But I'm like this. I roll with the SEC when the Tennessee Vols is not a part of this thing.
Okay.
And I would love to see Alabama beat Michigan, but I just like I said, I told you guys earlier, I can't take it back. Michigan, it goes to Michigan and it goes to Arizona.
Smart man.
I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. I hate the SEC. I just hate Michigan more. I need y'all to understand
You got
the
some real
level.
hate, boy.
No, I do. I do. I do. I do.
What they do to you, man? What they do?
Um,
What they must got a hold of you and you was itty bitty.
you'll see some Wolverines on the ground if they ever got a
They
hold of me.
broke. I told
Hey,
us
that'll be
Michigan
today.
broke. Michigan broke his heart. He was about 5, 6 years old, didn't he?
No, sidebar. We here now. Let me tell you who broke my heart. Jim Tressel. I will never forgive Jim Tressel. And who else was it? No, it was Tressel, but it was Urban Meyer. We lost to Urban Meyer's Florida with Tim Tebow as the backup, and their starting quarterback was Chris Leak. He cannot throw the ball. We lost to Chris Leak. I was in like 6th grade. I My mother came in there and I like borderline got cussed out for how mad I was. I was kicking stuff in my room. I was furious, bro. I was so mad.
Man,
So when Urban Meyer came to O State,
Yeah.
I was not happy. I said, dog, you owe me a ring. Bro, hey, I'm glad he got us that one. Cause Herb, you owe me one, big dog. No, nothing. I was hurt. But as for Michigan, if they were on fire, I would go down there to high five the fire.
ooh.
Hey, hey,
I'm
Rod.
not voting them to do anything.
Hey, they got people that can help. They got people that can help. You know that.
Yeah, they got it.
I don't
Got
want it.
yeah.
I don't want it.
They got-
I don't want it.
Wow.
I
man.
don't want it.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
I
They
will
need
Said
you
go
he
on
to
would
30 for
high
30.
five. He
I
said he
will
would
go to
high
the fire
five
and go,
the
woo.
fire, dude.
I will go high
Wow.
five the fire.
Hey man, I think we need to move on. let Rod cool off.
Thank you, Jeff. I needed that. Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, all right, Michigan State and UConn. Who you guys liking in this one?
Upset Specialist Part 2.
Oh,
I got Izzo rocking the house one more time, pulling the shocker and beating UConn. Give me Sparty with that.
I got Sparty going back to the Final Four. I think this might be Izzo's last run. So get Sparty. as far as I'm thinking Final Four. Thinking Final Four.
Hey, I don't know if you guys seen that dunk by that player on Michigan State team. He caught a dunk, man. Hey, he looked like Jordan. He pulled his tongue out. He was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. So I'm gonna say that, like Tom said, Izzo. Sometimes you just can't bet against Izzo. I know you couldn't won the championship a year or two ago, well, 2 years ago.
It's been a while since Izzo
I
ain't won it.
look for Michigan State. I think if Michigan State don't win this,
Mhm.
I don't think they ever win another one in the next 5 years. I'm gonna go with Michigan State on this.
I'm not mad at that, MJ. I ain't mad at that. Actually, I'm kind of rolling. Like y'all got to do this like now-ish, bro. Like right now. Yeah,
Yep.
And
I
it
agree with
ain't
that.
nothing against UConn because they're playing pretty good basketball. But I think Sparty is gonna get it done.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with y'all. Fellas, how about Mike? Mike Jones is Tennessee versus Iowa State. Who you guys liking in that one?
For once, for
Mm,
once, I'm gonna have to rock with Mike Jones Vols. I think the Vols is on a roll, and I think they're coming into the tournament winning when they need to win and making the adjustments that they need to make during the course of a game, during the course of the last couple games. So give me the Vols winning this one.
so what you guys will grow to learn about me very soon, if you guys haven't already. But you probably can tell from Michigan, I hold grudges, and I hold grudges for a very long time. Um, I think that Tennessee should win this game. Iowa State's really good, but because Mike Jones doesn't think I can make 50 layups in a row, I'm gonna go for Iowa State. I hold grudges. I do.
How
I
did that
do.
work out?
Mike Jones doesn't think I can make 50 layups in a row. Iowa State by 20.
Dang,
Woo!
by 20. Jeez.
Woo!
Okay, I'm
Yes.
joking. Not by 20. But I do think I was okay. Yeah, I hold grudges, but I ain't stupid. So yeah. That's what
I'm getting
they
ready to
will
say
be.
by 20. Golly. What you
Nah.
think Tennessee just gonna lay in there and lay down? What?
I hope they do
Hey,
just for my own pride. I hope they do. I'm just going to just lay down and just make Mike Jones have a bad day. I hope that happens, Mike.
hey, I'm gonna say this right here, man. I've been watching Iowa State back in November, and I've kind of followed them a little bit here and there throughout the season. There's no cakewalk, and
For sure.
Tennessee, man, they could be fool's gold sometime.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They can look good, and then I mean they're a solid program, but then if you watch that game against Virginia, like the last 7, 8 minutes of that game, man, they could have easily thrown that game away. I mean, they just couldn't get the ball in bounds. They couldn't do this, couldn't do that. They fall apart, and you can't fall apart against Iowa State. Iowa State can shoot that ball. Iowa State got a nice defense. They can defend very well. They rebound very well. And Tennessee really, to me, only got one pure shooter, and that's Gillespie. And if he
He
ain't
got a
on,
burner. A
yeah, he
burner.
got Burner. He got some heat.
I promise
And
you.
if he's
Man.
not on, which I highly doubt he would not be on, but if he is off a little bit, Iowa State, like you said, it might not be 20. It could easily be a double digit. But I'm gonna go Iowa State in this one, going against my ball. I want the balls to win, like Bama, but hey, I think I'm gonna take Iowa State in this
So I actually like what you're saying, Mike, but here's something that I think is important in a tournament like the Big Dance. I feel like at some point it does you more good than harm to face some adversity or have a weakness exposed if that weakness is up here and not something where like this guy's just better than you. If you're beating yourself, it's good to see that in the midst of this like immense pressure and win in that setting and move forward. So I think your point about the Virginia game is very true, but the way it panned out and how they kind of worked as a unit to overcome those lapses can actually be something that propels them forward more than it hurts them. Hey, it's a real eyesore. And I know this again because I'm about to make it about myself. Going back to Ohio State in that run against Florida when they lost in the national championship, we had about 2 games where it was like, I don't know what Mike Conley and Greg Oden are doing, but it looks bad. But they were able to fix it and push forward. So y'all could probably do the same thing because Iowa State is nice, but y'all are no slouch. I just hope y'all turn into a slouch because you told me what I couldn't do with the layups. But y'all are a really good team, and y'all having those lapses could actually propel y'all forward for real.
Hey, before we go any further, how did that go? Did
He
y'all
ain't did
do it?
it yet. He ain't
We
did
didn't
it
do
yet.
it yet.
He ain't did
Oh,
it
okay,
yet.
okay.
So I did go to San Antonio, but it was like a full-fledged like hailstorm. So we went to the cigar lounge and smoked cigars and drank whiskey for 12 hours instead. Yeah, that's what we
I
did.
got you. I got you.
So there you go.
Yes, sir.
He gonna record it when
And
they
then
when
he
they do it.
will. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna record it, and y'all gonna be like, "Oh, Rod Jr. really can make 50 layups." So I'm be like, I'm literally gonna do like Rick Pitino, just adjust my tie and walk off. Like, I'm not gonna get hyped for this. You guys are crazy, but okay.
Remember Rod Jr. 25 on with the left and 25 with the
See,
right.
now he's adding stipulations. That was never meant to be. Yep. See now, but again, I appreciate the respect because that means you respect my left enough to know I'm really like that. So
Come
I
on, Rod.
appreciate you having to throw some
It's
stipulations
a
to
layup,
try to
man.
make it.
It's
It's a layup. You're right. Because it's a layup, there will be
it's a
50 on the
layup.
left. You're
Hey, and
correct.
we're
It
doing this
is.
on regulation goal, right? Not no 9 foot or
Oh,
8 foot.
I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a it's a Nerf ram back there. We're gonna do it right there on the Nerf ram. Isn't that
Uh,
crazy? I'm 30 years old with a Nerf ram on my door. Hey man, some
That's
things
a,
don't
Killing it.
change, man. Some things don't change at
that's
Killing
what
it.
you
all.
call a Toys R Us kid, man. I don't
Exactly.
There
want
you
to grow
go.
up even.
man,
That
hey,
part.
that didn't. I don't think we had that when I was growing up. But man, I got a second cousin. Man, he got one up right now. He got
He
one.
ain't
He's
wrong.
yeah. He like almost 50.
He's probably doing very well in life. Shout out to Cuz. There we go. I like that guy already. I like him already. There it is.
Hey fellas, let's talk about the women's, man. We got to show the
Oh
ladies
yeah.
love too,
Of
man.
course, of
Let's
course.
talk a little bit about the women's tournament, NCAA women's tournament, fellas. Uh, who you guys liking? Let's look at that like that. Who you guys liking? And I
Let's
can tell you who I think is gonna win it
let's
all.
make this clear and obvious because it right now to me is not close in no aspect at all. It's a UConn year, and they're not backing down. They're not slowing down. They're not showing any weakness. They're going up there killing who they supposed to kill and keep it moving. This is a UConn year. Just give Oriema his props. Don't get me wrong, Don Staley gonna have something to say about it, of course. LSU may have something to say about it as well. But this is Oriema year, no doubt.
Uh,
Gino is about to get another one.
well, Gino and them keep beating people by like 35 plus. So,
Yeah.
man,
They're going out there handling business, and it ain't pretty.
there is that. And actually, oh, Vanderbilt is actually up on Illinois right now in the third quarter. They're
Dude,
up
Yep.
the
49-37.
case in case in point, the game UConn played tonight at halftime, they were up 65-12. That's not even fair.
That is actually very crazy.
Come on, man. To give up 12 points in a half? 12. 12. Come on, man. That's sick.
So, we're currently looking at, let's see, we're gonna have LSU Duke, um, and then we're gonna have Minnesota versus the winner of UCLA or Oklahoma State. UCLA is probably gonna take that one. UConn, North Carolina, My Buckeyes, my Lady Buckeyes, lost to Hannah Hidalgo, who I
In
love to
Notre
watch play
Dame.
because she's really good and she's also gorgeous. Shout out to Hannah. Yeah, they got smacked. So well, 10, but Hannah had her
No,
way.
no, Syracuse got smacked.
No, 98 to 45, bro.
They got smacked.
Go
Again, like I
home,
go to
Roger. My
say,
sister, sister.
it's a
Go home,
Geno
bro.
year, dude. Geno has had enough of the coming in second or coming in third. Geno said enough of that.
Well, this is a great time for that because Don Staley is not in the picture, so that works out. It might. I don't say it will. It might because it's still some killers.
There's still some
Um,
killers out there, but as far as a whole team effort, nah, bro. Nah, bro.
yeah. This is gonna look like.
Geno is running. He got his girls primed and ready. They running through people.
I ain't gonna lie. UCLA is. I mean,
Yeah,
well
they
they played,
nice.
They nice.
but 96 to 43 is crazy. Shout out to everybody, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey,
What are we
I'm
doing?
gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know, UConn won the title last year, right? And
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, they got that chick. What's her name? Ozzy Fudd.
Oh, Ozzy Fudd.
She can ball. She was injured most of last year. She came
Hey,
back later on in the
Did UConn
season
win it
and
last year?
got that C.
I
But
think so.
hey, she's a dog, man. I'm like this. I UCLA may give them a little run. Nobody. Texas, is Texas still in it?
I do
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Texas still
believe.
in it.
yes,
Yeah,
they are.
Texas
Texas
is
still
still
in it.
in.
But I still don't think Texas got enough, man. I'm gonna go UConn again, man. I hate to say it, man. UConn is another school that I don't like, and you guys know why, because they even gave us Lady Vol some hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like UConn, but they good. You gotta give them they due.
Right
I'm
now, it's
sorry, y'all.
halftime at South Carolina USC. It's 28-6.
Yeah, my
20,
fault, y'all. I
26
am
to
out of
8.
pocket.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I said they were out of the picture. They are number one seed. I apologize, Coach Don. My bad. Sorry to the GOAT. They are not out of the picture. My apologies.
They up
Matter of
20.
fact, come on, Don. Now I'm
They
going Dr. Umar.
I
Come
was
on,
a
Don.
little
Let's ride.
confused. I was like, what, who they lose
Yeah,
to?
My fault. My fault.
I thought
My
he was just
fault.
saying out of the
I,
picture with, as far as UConn went. That's what I thought you were
well,
saying.
you
Uh,
know what? Now, Jeff, now let's go with that because they cold, but it's UConn. So I don't know. We'll see. Uh, but yeah,
don't
shout out
don't
to
get me wrong.
USC.
Dawn is going to do her thing. Dawn is going to have her girls ready to play. But right now, when Gino gets the talent and Gino gets rolling, most of the time they're not going to lose. Most of the time.
Do y'all
Man, them ladies
remember
can play. Them ladies can play.
2024 when the women's tournament had more viewership than the men's?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Everybody was so excited to watch uh Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Flage, Kate Martin. I
Mm-hmm.
used to really like to watch UConn because UConn kind of always has like they like the Duke of women's ball where like the whole team gets the touches,
Mm-hmm.
but not Paige. When Paige is out there, Paige, you get the ball. Everybody shut up. Giving the ball to
Right.
Paige.
Right.
Hey, Paige just be getting like 30. Paige is gone. So yeah, she made me like I knew they were winners like well before Paige, but Paige made me like, nah. You know what? I don't know if I just like UConn or if I just like Paige. But either way, hey,
but you
Hey
know what I
man.
can't get a
it was
hold
free buckets, bro.
what I can't wrap my head around is Gino. What is his formula? What is the ingredient that this man is winning championships either every other year? They're always, I mean, because sometimes they don't have the most athletic team, they don't have the best shooters, but I don't know how he do it, man. What is the ingredient, Thomas?
I
What
bet you
is it?
I
I got you.
bet you a lot of it is basketball IQ. And a lot
Yes.
of it comes down to like you was talking about the other day, situational basketball.
And it's gonna be the same as these gentlemen right here, where what Gino does is going to be very similar to Ryan Day, except if Gino calls the plays, they're going to win games. Ryan Day, anyway.
That part. Look, that part.
Anyway, but the way he assesses what he needs, he's good. I mean, most coaches can tell you where their roster falls short as far as being a total just unit. But it's another thing to be able to have the eye for talent. That's where Ryan Day thrives, and the only reason that man still got a job. And that's what Gino does as well. And like when you have the level of like prestige, if you will, that he has for what he's done,
you're gonna get a draw.
Your recruiting almost does itself, and it's like you get to pick of the litter. Like, okay, if I need this, I might go pull up on your mom's just to make sure. Come holler at the family, come over for dinner, bring the iced tea, cool. But I could really just get on the phone and say, "Hey, you want to come play for UConn?" Yeah, of course. So like he's gonna get what he wants to make his teams complete. I'm not gonna lie, Don can say the same thing though.
Yep.
You know,
Facts.
So he's not in his own class. Now, as far as titles and stuff, he kind of in his own class. But as far as what he does and what he has the access and resources to, no, Gino, shout out to Kim Oki. She right there too.
Yeah. But
Coach,
it's like
pick that phone up. Oh, you're probably going to LSU for sure.
But like you were saying earlier, winning percentage wise, Gino is.
Oh, that's different.
Gino just hits different, dude.
That's different. Facts.
Because I guarantee you, he's probably winning 85 to 90% of his games every year.
I would probably guess higher, but I don't know. That's a great point. Let me look this up.
Because that dude's record, I guarantee you, is smoking at least 75 to 80%. I guarantee you, his winning percentage is about 75 to 80%.
I think we need to have
88% for his career is crazy.
Oh, dude, see, that's what I'm talking about.
88 is crazy.
Hey, I believe that girls program, UConn girls, women, they need to be investigated.
Come on,
something illegal is going on.
Well, Mike Jones, keep in mind the other side of that was your girl Pat Summitt.
Yeah, but they weren't doing it like this.
Hey, Pat Summitt was doing it though.
They were doing it for a short period of time. I mean, they did it for a while, but not like Gino, man. Something's going on, man.
Pat Summitt used to get everything she needed for a basketball squad, for real.
Mike, we can't do this, bro. Look.
Only thing going on over there, Mike, is that belt to the behind.
Right. Absolutely. That's the only thing going on over there right now. Tom, can we hire you to coach our women, the Lady Balls? Can we?
Yeah, I coach them. Come on up.
At least hopefully
I get them.
Man, they need to cut our women's program out, man.
No, just gotta get fundamentally sound.
They should have me coach the Lady Ball so I can get investigated for throwing every game. I don't want the Balls to win nothing.
You're going to be betting against the squad. You're going to be...
He's going to be point shaving like a champ.
You said, I can't make 50 layups. You take that back or I'm taking a job and throwing every game. You take that back or I'm throwing all your games. You'll never win again. Not the Candace Parker. You'll never win again.
But yeah, UConn, man, I think they will be your champions again this year. That's just my opinion.
Who did
Not
win
the gospel,
Did UConn win it last year?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, because Paige and
they beat South Carolina. They blowed it. No, was it South Carolina? They blowed
USC or UCLA, one of them. I thought.
Well, USC is South Carolina.
No, USC, Southern Cal.
Look it up, Jeff. I think they blowed out South Carolina.
It was UCLA or Southern Cal. I thought it wasn't South Carolina.
I think it was. Oh, it might not have been. I don't know. Was it?
I thought it was somebody from the Pac-10 or former Pac-10.
No, but it wasn't Paige though, because Paige was in Dallas already. Um, man, who did they? Who was the star of that team last year?
I thought Paige. Well, if they won it last year, I thought Paige had just came off an injury and got back, or was that year before?
That was year before because Paige got
They
drafted
beat
to the
South
Wings.
Carolina.
Oh,
they
no,
beat
it was
South
South Carolina. They
Carolina?
blowed
South
them out,
Carolina.
didn't
Yeah.
they?
It
Yeah,
was
they
South
blowed them out.
Carolina. I was
Okay.
watching that game and forgot about who they played.
Yeah,
Man,
they blowed South Carolina out last year.
It was bad like that. She.
Man, it
well,
wasn't even
they
fair.
gave it to Staley and them. Gino said, I'm still Gino.
82-59.
Oh, yeah, they gave it to him all
Yeah,
right.
oh yeah, they gave it to him. Like DMX said, I'm giving it to
A-Rod. Now, that's a belt moment.
I ain't gonna lie.
you.
I ain't gonna lie. I know Don was ready to box. Shout out to Coach Staley. I
Right.
know she was ready to box, bro.
He was looking
Y'all
frustrated over there, man. Like this wasn't supposed to be happening, man.
She was gonna send them Affleck.
Man.
You know what, y'all? Speaking of
Son.
that, in 2014, when these gentlemen behind me beat Nick Saban in the semifinal for the CFP, they kept zooming in on Nick's face. I was happy that we were winning the game, but I felt bad for the players. Nick looked like a serial killer. I'm like, dude, somebody's not gonna make it out this locker room.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
say
somebody ain't gonna make it, bro.
I'm gonna
You
say
in the
this
trash.
about that game, little nephew.
Yeah.
That changed the whole complexion of how Saban recruited.
He started throwing the ball a lot more.
No.
What?
No. It changed the way he recruited his defense. Because if you remember, all we did was line them up, mow them down. Because Zeke ate that game. and Alabama ain't used to getting ran on like that, and we ran the ball down their throat. And if you notice, the year after that, you wasn't running the ball on Bama.
well, to be honest, if I recall, you really didn't run the ball on them that year for real. We were just that good.
Oh no,
Like
we were that year. That was just the
granted,
dynamic squad.
Yeah, it was. But to your point, they probably were a lot better with run defense after the fact.
Yeah,
Because Saban's not gonna lose the same way twice. That ain't gonna happen. He like,
No.
okay, you know.
because all they basically did was like, here, we gonna line the ball up.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah. But point being, he was ready to kill somebody.
Yep.
Coach Don, I said, yo.
Hey, I guarantee you this. Don Staley is gonna have them girls ready for a rematch. I guarantee you that's gonna be a collision course.
Shout out to everybody. I'm nothing. I might go roll him again, bro. I was quiet, bro.
Hey, I guarantee you, she's setting that up for a rematch because after that shellacking they took last year, they trying to get some get back.
So if they lose again, it won't be her fault. I do know this. I know for sure it won't.
Hey, I think UConn got them twice last year. So here lately, I don't think South Carolina has fared very well against it. Well, they did a couple years ago, but I think they got them twice last year. They got them real bad in the championship. I think they got them early in the season.
Gino is one of them guys. Once he gets to the dance, it's all he let it all fly.
Yeah,
just the way it is.
They about to take that lunch money. That's what they about to do. Watch.
That's the big bully on the block.
Take that lunch money.
Hey, Don said, I don't care, man.
Used to have a little, now I got a lot.
All right, fellas, we've talked about it, man.
Yes, sir.
Till the next time. This is 234 Sports Talk. We are out of here.
Peace, y'all. Peace.